this moment of roasting. And all they have to go to.
You say it's what
Kathleen Walsh, Cathleen Walsh, W-A-L-S-H.
you are with.
Stand with Schurr Support Group and Back to Blue Michigan.
Thank you.
I am Dee Greer, D-E-E-G-R-I-E-R, and I am with the people in Grand Rapids that are saying there's no Schurr. How is this going to work, Kathleen?
Let's see how you're doing. All right. Just let me know when your date's on. All right. We got you together. Very different sides. Tell me how you're working together today. You're standing right next to each other in two different beliefs.
Well, we're all human. And when it comes down to it, we all believe red. And I think when it comes deep down, we all truly want the same thing. We do. And we have different philosophies on this particular matter. We disagree on it. And I think they can come to an understanding. I think we could. Me, my side, because we do have two different sides. I am heartbroken for what happened to the captain. I am. I wish it didn't happen. But I also, on the other hand, I feel for Officer Schurr. I truly do feel he felt he was in the fight for his life. I do feel that if he didn't do what he did, he wouldn't have went over there. He felt it. And that's what matters in law. When you're a law officer, to do what he was trained to do, because in that moment he thought he was going to lose his life. Patrick had. And as a law enforcement officer, that's what happens. That's what he was trained to do. He's not going to agree, and I understand. Because a good guy, Patrick, lost his life. It's a tough one. This is a tough one because a good guy, he lost his life. But we have a good cop here who thought he was losing his life.
There's no loud shouting and back and forth on both sides. It's very passionate, but you want to remain civil.
Yes, we want to remain civil. However, we want to make sure that our stances are heard very loudly and very clearly. And as Kathleen said, we do not agree at all because murder is wrong, no matter at the hands of a tired, exhausted cop or at the hands of someone who just left the gym and is drinking his Red Bull and he's got his wings. Murder is wrong. And when we can all come up to the conclusion that murder is wrong, then maybe we can start to reform our police system and start getting them better training so that they can deal with these type of situations when they're put in them.
Now you are standing with law enforcement. You are against in this situation. Tell me why you're backing Christopher Schurr and why you think the officer handled the situation the best that he did.
Okay, and I'm standing with law enforcement. That doesn't mean I stand with all law enforcement. There are some officers that handle situations incorrectly. I don't 100% say every officer out there is perfect. But in this instance, because there are some instances where I will say, no, I'm not that way. This one, I 100% think Christopher Schurr is justified. I studied the body cam. I studied all the facts. He literally, Patrick had the taser in his dominant hand. He moved it from his left hand to his right hand. Christopher Schurr was like this, flaring, and Patrick was about to shake him off with the taser like this. So he, at that point, Chris Schurr was exhausted.
This don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like you are just some random lady speaking on something that don't got shit to do with you.
So
that's
at
crazy.
that point, he had full
And y'all actually like taking her statement as if she's somebody important. Like who is she? Do you have some credentials in diagnosing videotapes or something? Like where's her credentials at? Who is she? Because I just heard that she was some lady that organizes something when the police officers are under fire. So now she's speaking on things that she doesn't even know about. Is she the judge or the jury or the judge and the jury? Is she part of the unjust system? Why is she even here? Y'all are silly.
Dee Dee, and the reason why I disagree, I'm going to rebuttal on that. The reason why I disagree with that is because Chris Schurr, the killer cop, out of his own mouth and testimony, and in all of the evidence we've seen, he said he never, ever was hit. He was never, ever punched. There was nothing like that happened to justify this. We saw the same video, and the video that I saw showed a very subdued, with a man on his back, Patrick, be shot in the head, execution style, by someone who could not handle the heat of being a police officer.
Over a traffic violation.
All law enforcement, I know we kind of touched on that. Do you stand with all law enforcement, against all law enforcement? I'm sorry,
Against all law enforcement. You ready? My answer, as best that I can say that, is yes, I am against all law enforcement. That's a hello to my cousins in Detroit that are police officers. It will always be no police for me. When I have a problem at my home, I'll call Ghostbusters.
You think that all
I don't think that all police officers are handling situations improperly. I do think that all police officers are hiding behind a badge and behind the union so that they can protect other murderers, other rapists, other dog abusers, and other things that we've been shouting out into the streets that GRPD has definitely done. They come out here and they take protesters to jail before they even leave the vehicle. We're here to say, stop police brutality, stop the extra, and we're met with the extra.
I don't want to bring this up because this is, I think there's a lot of feelings with this, but do you think the situation had anything to do with the color of his skin?
Most definitely.
I don't know. For sure it's not a racist at all. As a matter of fact, Chrissy, Brandine is his wife, and pray every night for Patrick. It was not a racist. He could have been a white man.
Is the prayer for a guilty verdict so that the family can have justice? We sure hope it is.
Okay. We want justice for sure. And make sure you get a picture of my booth here because I should
Shit.
Oh, well, let me ask you about that then. So, obviously, him wanting to be civil with each other, but we've seen a person get arrested today that was shoving another individual. You said you were
Racist.
She started it. She started it. She started it.
Kathleen is a racist.
She pushed one of the.
Kathleen is a racist.
She pushed one of the.
Kathleen is a racist! Kathleen is a racist! Kathleen is a racist! Kathleen is a racist!
Listen to this real quick, because y'all Kathleen supports a murderer!
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 Kathleen is a racist!
Kathleen is a racist!
Kathleen is a racist!
Kathleen is a racist!
See his face. This is the important part. You trying to get the juice. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all trying to get the tea. It ain't no fucking tea behind this shit because it's not y'all lives. That's why.
I got both sides, sir. I got both sides. I asked
You got some silly shit. That's what you got. You got some silly shit.
Want something from news coverage on news? Get this. 4 people have been arrested on this side since Monday, the start of the trial. While 3 of their people have assaulted, hate crime, called me a monkey, and none of them have been arrested. Not a single person. Not a single person.
Not one.
Just so you know, GRPD protect their own. They protect their own.